Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Antigua and Barbuda has confirmed the US threats to impose total visa travel ban on several Caribbean nations. Yes, Antigua and Barbuda, Minister in Antigua and Barbuda came out and responded to that story, and he responded in a way that would highlight that maybe this news is in fact true. St. Lucia and St. Kitts and Nevis has came out and said they have not received any official notice from the US government, but Antigua and Barbuda would have hinted that a travel ban is in fact coming. I will read for you the story out of Antigua and Barbuda. This is breaking news, my friends. Antigua and Barbuda responds to US visa threats, vows to defend citizenship by investment program. And this news was carried by Antigua Newsroom. And this article goes on to say Antigua and Barbuda's foreign minister, the Honorable Chet Green, has responded defiantly to reports that United States may impose visa restrictions on countries operating citizenship by investment programs, declaring this is what the foreign minister of Antigua and Barbuda, the Honorable Chet Green, said, and I quote, "We will not be bullied. Our foreign policy is one of principle." So whatever the US wants them to do in 60 days, whatever demands the United States of America is telling these Caribbean nation islands to do in 60 days, the foreign minister of Antigua and Barbuda is saying that we will not be bullied. Our foreign policy is one of principle. And this story, his comments follows a Washington Post article published over the weekend. Yes, a Washington Post article was published over the weekend, and I did a video about that, my friends. Go and check that video out. And that article highlighted that Trump would have broadened his travel ban to 36 countries, and the Caribbean nation islands that are involved in the US travel ban are St. Kitts and Nevis, Antigua and Barbuda, St. Lucia, and Dominica. Strangely, Grenada operates a citizenship by investment program, but Grenada is not on the list. Some persons, some other news reports are saying Grenada and the US have some special deal, and Grenada's citizenship by investment program is more transparent. Maybe that's why. That's one of the things the US said in the article that they are asking for. They are asking for transparency. They are asking for details on the citizenship by investment program. So the Honorable Chet Green, Foreign Minister of Antigua, is responding to the Washington Post that was released this weekend. It was leaked by a US government memo that reportedly names Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, St. Kitts and Nevis, and St. Lucia as potential targets for visa restrictions unless they comply with new US immigration standards within 60 days. Remember, the United States of America had a meeting with the OECS, Organization of the Eastern Caribbean States, some months ago, when I did a video and I said that the governments would not have said what was discussed in those meetings in terms of what are the US demands, what does the United States want. We did not get any information about what the United States want. All we heard is that things are going well, bilateral relations are working. Um, General news, nothing about what the demands are. Well, the Trump, and this came after a memo was leaked as well some months ago. Now the same thing is happening again, to suggest that the United States of America is not happy. They're not pleased with what is happening, and so they leak another memo so that Caribbean governments would comply within 60 days. Knowing the Trump administration, I don't think they have to do any official statement or anything like that. Why? Because the United States of America does not respect the Caribbean. If it was a major country like the UK or France or even South Africa or something like that, then they would make something public. But the United States of America sees the Caribbean as just a bunch of small little islands that is dependent on America. So they don't need to give them any official statement. But details are coming to light. Defending the Citizenship by Investment program, which allows foreign nationals to acquire citizenship in exchange for a minimum investment of 230,000 US dollars, the Honorable Chet Green insisted that Antigua and Barbuda would be fighting like hell to protect the program. Green also praised the integrity of Citizenship by Investment unit, saying its leadership and operations are beyond reproach. And I quote, this is a quote by Chet Green, we know that Charmaine Donovan, CEO of the Citizenship by Investment unit, and her staff are all people of impeccable character, she said. And I quote again, this nation's integrity is not to be questioned where their work is concerned. Introduced in 2013, Antigua and Barbuda Citizenship by Investment program has become a major source of revenue for the Twin Island nation. The program allows applicants to acquire citizenship and a Caribbean passport in exchange for economic contributions, and has helped support the country's development and public finances. And these are some comments coming from some citizens of the Caribbean and Antigua and Barbuda about this story. They commented under the article. Mr. Bayam, he said, I hope they ban us so Antigua people will finally wake up. This is what somebody said under that article. Another comment is coming from Mahat. Invest in your pockets. Stop selling our passports. Don't the two persons locked up and that had a passport by investing, give me a break. No tax should have been raised when you the government have our Citizenship by Investment program money that can fix roads. People of this country, wake up. Another comment is coming from someone named No Problem Mon. Just send in Dave. The comment said, and I quote, no problem man, just send in the clowns like Ambassador Dave Ray to grovel on his knees with head in the sand and waving the white flag, letting them know that the ABLP will take as many of their convicts being released from the American prisons. The last comment is saying this person's name is Who Need USA. Agreeing with EP 100% on this. He's agreeing with the previous commenter. Don't make Trump bully this government. We little but we Talawa. So he's agreeing with Chet Green and the Antigua and Barbuda government that they will fight until the very end to protect their citizenship by investment program. My friends, this news is circulating, and two Caribbean governments has came out, and St. Lucia and St. Kitts and Nevis, they said that they have not received any official notice from the US. But Antigua and Barbuda is hinting that this story can be true. Let me know your thoughts and opinion on what you think about this developing story, my friends, on if you think this is true or if you don't believe it. My friends, every news have some truth to it. Why would the United States of America keep releasing news? From the New York Times released some news, and then we had Washington Post. Why are they releasing stories about Caribbean island nations? Why? It seems like they are having meetings in America and they are discussing, they are very close to making a decision, and maybe they want to frighten Caribbean nation islands into submission. But our governments need to let us know exactly what the United States of America want. I don't know if they want these Caribbean island nations to end their citizenship by investment programs. I don't know, my friends. But comment your thoughts and opinion on what you think about this, and let's have a wonderful interactive conversation. If you're watching for the first time, please consider subscribing to the channel. The mission of my channel is to bridge the gap between the African continent and the African diaspora, because we are one people separated by a brutal transatlantic slave trade and colonialism. But we're coming back together as one. Every day I react to breaking news that affect the African continent and the African diaspora. You can join my channel, sign up and become a channel member and join our family here at Beyond Uncut by clicking the link in this description box. Join the channel, become a channel member, and that will help to support the journey of bringing our people together as one. I also have a travel channel. The link is in this description box as well. Go on over and subscribe to that channel. Make sure to like this video, share it with all your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And every support counts, my friends. Whether you subscribe, like, or share, or comment, all of that is a form of support. I say thank you for watching today's episode, and comment your thoughts and opinion and let me know what you think about this topic, and let's have a wonderful interactive conversation. My name is Beyond. This is Beyond Uncut, and I will see you again tomorrow in the next video. I'll continue to keep you updated as information come to light on this developing story, my friends. Bye bye for now, and I'll see you again tomorrow in the next video. Bye bye.